Oh, Pete. Pete, what on earth are you doing, my dude? It's Ian here. Yet another podcast about our favourite wacky do people in the American government. Today, it's about Pete Hegseth, the war secretary in charge of all the things that go bang. He's also clearly going to be the fall guy. So since we last spoke, many things have happened, as we are all going to be painfully aware. The Iranian war, the Iranian skirmish being one of the big ones. I'm a bit of a student of kind of small micro expressions. It's part of my brain makeup, so I spot them. And it's been very interesting to look at Trump recently and the way he's been interacting with Hegseth when they're around each other. It's changed. Trump seems to me to be keeping him further at range, sort of physically further away than he was. And he also seems to have the occasional look on his face of Pete. Now, knowing people with the particular narcissistic personality disorder that Mr. Trump has, and probably Hegseth as well, actually, I can see exactly how this is going to go. So Trump was told that Iran was going to be a slam dunk, just like Maduro. We'll go in and kick their ass, kill everybody, then take their oil. Make them free. And all the country will get behind me, and it's going to be great. Everybody will forget about the fact I've possibly been doing really quite inappropriate things with children, and the birds will sing and the sun will shine. Being that he has that particular disorder, once he's made his decision or had an idea, won't listen to anything, any pesky evidence against his great idea. And it would seem to me, for what Trump's been saying, Mr. Hegseth was one of the people who was all up for this. It's interesting. Trump's been recently referring to the war as Pete. Oh, Pete, you were really the man that wanted to do this, weren't you? Yeah, some of this was your idea, wasn't it, Pete? Which is Trump's own obvious to anybody with half a brain's way of starting to try and move the blame gradually and make it all Pete Hegseth's fault. Because that's exactly what Trump's going to do. Even he can see that the Iranian war was really not a very clever idea. And now they're getting their ass handed to them, comparatively, the Americans, I mean. Trump is completely incapable of understanding enough about himself to be able to go, it was me that made all of the decisions, ultimately, because I'm the boss, the POTUS, but I'm completely incapable of taking responsibility for anything because Daddy's always done that for me in the past. My 6 bankruptcies and all the rest of it. Daddy's bailed me out. I'm not going to start now. I'm in my 80s. I'm not going to start taking responsibility. I've never had to do that before. It's all your fault, isn't it, Pete? So he's done the usual thing, find somebody to blame, start shifting the narrative as he sees it onto somebody else, in this case, Pete Hegseth. Pete hasn't really helped himself by being caught with his hand in the till, with all of these issues with trying to buy shares in defence companies. And it shows you how clever Pete is. He set his broker up to start buying shares in this conglomerate on the stock market, which was composed of a load of different shares for different defence companies. And Pete asked his broker to approach BlackRock to buy into this organisation, like about a week before the Iranian war was going to kick off. And even BlackRock picked that one up and went, there might be a bit of a problem here. And so it was the shares were never bought. So Pete's exposed himself to a massive load of fallout from that. It was obviously, being part of MAGA, he's not going to take responsibility for it and go, yeah, I better resign now. He's just going to try and brazen it out. And he'll succeed. Right up to the point where Trump has decided that he is no longer useful. And then he'll get all of the crap that Trump can possibly take, splot on his head, right? Gone. You're in the dust now. You're not one anymore. You're zero, as far as I'm concerned. Because once again, a narky thing. You're either my mate or you're my mortal enemy. There's nothing in between. So, am I upset about that? Well, I'm upset about the fact that Trump's going to try and get away with this again. But I'm certainly won't be upset if Pete Hegseth gets his. That would be a real unfortunate disaster, wouldn't it? What a bummer. And to top it all off, this once again shows you how clever Pete is, because that fund that he was trying to buy into actually managed to lose 12.5% since the war blew up and started. So if he'd managed to make that investment, he'd have lost money. Which is just brilliant. And bearing in mind all the insider trading that's been going on, which is clearly Trump and his family trying to enrich themselves even more, all that insider trading that's been noticed, Pete even had inside knowledge about what was going to happen. And even then was stupid enough to pick a vehicle that lost money. You just couldn't make it up, did you really? Wonderful. Anyway, there you go. Another day, another completely corrupt and morally bankrupt American government, populated with pedos, rapists, abusers, thieves, and generally not very nice people that you wouldn't want to take home to meet your mother, put it that way. But hey, hopefully everything they're going to try and do to nobble the midterms will be struck down by Congress or indeed the courts. So maybe there might even be a way out of this nightmare. We'll have to see. Crossing our fingers. Anyway, enough. Thanks for listening. Please leave comments and likes and all that good stuff, because it helps the algorithm and more people will listen to my prattling, and that will make me feel really good about myself. So please do this thing. It's been lovely to talk. Cheerio.